After this very, very beautiful darshan of Bhagavan Ardhanarishwara Murti, now all of us are infused with the bliss and Paramashiva's DNA in your very Mooladhara. Swamiji has infused us all with that highest energy and awakened all of us, literally given us all the experience. And right now, that auspiciousness is induced into you. I request all of you to post what was your experience? How did you experience? How many of you really wanted to have a breakthrough in that gender identity that you carried? And what was the experience that you had receiving the darshan today? Ma Jnana Vijnana Priya, you've asked if anyone knows who's the deity behind Swamiji was. Actually, on the left, it was Ardhanarishwara's original deity that we have in the Moola, the main deity in the main temple of Ardhanarishwara. So that is the deity, what we had behind Swamiji. There was one deity, another one was an art, agamic art. So the agamic art and the deity both were of Ardhanarishwara. Yes, I see so many messages of gratitude. See, please understand, just receiving the darshan, it is too powerful. The experience that Swamiji has gifted all of us, just by receiving the darshan and this initiation, all that auspiciousness, all that qualities get infused into you. And Swamiji has given all of us that very blessings today. Right now, we all can manifest this experience as a power. Can I request every one of you to post one thing you want to alter in your body? Like one thing. If you want to change something in your body, what would it be? You can post anything. It could be you want to increase the size of your finger, or you want to grow your long hair longer, or you want to maybe straighten your nose, or you want to make your teeth more white. Any change you want, you can post it in the chat. You want to reduce, you want to increase, you want to grow taller, you want to do anything that you want, you can do it now. This initiation that Swamiji has given us is to consciously, you will be able to literally design your body the way you want. I request all of you to post in the chat. What is it one thing that you want to alter? Okay, Masana is saying rectify my eyesight. Okay, come on, everyone. Taller. All right, then go ahead and take a measurement of your current height. No, you won't. Whatever you want to alter, take the measurement of the current height or the current feature, how it is exactly. So you will be able to verify as soon as you manifest. By receiving this initiation today, all of us are now having the ability not just to alter certain features or to experience certain shifts, but you're also having the unique ability to be able to experience in all four layers: physical, physiological, psychological, and conscious level. In all these four levels, tremendous powerfulness and power, that healing just radiating through you. You will see how just like that, so smoothly, your whole system will get organized. You will experience that grace is exuding through you. That is what we are going to be seeing right now, because Swamiji had already initiated all of us in this most beautiful that now all the participants, whatever is that one feature that you want to alter. So many of you have posted different things. Take a picture of it as it is currently. What you're going to do now is you're going to consciously bring your awareness to that part that you want to change. And in you to bring a change in that particular aspect of you. Sit intensely, connect to Swamiji. and you can beautifully manifest a space that you will be able to alter whatever the physical features you want to change. Just through your will, you'll be able to alter it. Shanta Mahavakya. Please take a before picture. Do not forget, that's very, very important. Intensely connect to Swamiji. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda
I request all the participants to
Paramashivoham.
pause. How many of you, please take a moment now, actually verify
Om
what you manifested. Verify
Nityananda
how your experience was. See if there's
Paramashivoham.
any healing, you can see any change.
Om
Take a few
Nityananda
minutes, actually verify. Take an after picture of it, verify
Paramashivoham.
how the change has happened.
Om
You can analyze, assess.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda.
And please post in the chat. Please share with us. Now, please understand when you every day consciously sit and spend some time with yourself and do it, you will see actually without the need of any external intervention, you will be able to do, you will be able to experience, alter anything you want in your body just with your will. It is easily possible. You can simply do it. And that is what Swamiji is revealing to all of us. That's a powerful, profound science. And that is what we're all learning today about. Now, we all learned about gender completion. We learned about what Ardhanarishwara is, what is the principle that Bhagavan Ardhanarishwara represents. Now, we're all going to be very important and amazing introduction to Tantra. Tantra is one of the most misconstrued and most misrepresented aspects of Hinduism. Swamiji very beautifully reveals how Tantra is a unique way to experience enlightenment and reveals elaborate details into the secrets from Tantra. Now, let us all listen to it and understand what is Tantra.
Any action, whether breathing, thinking, eating, any action is expression of Shakti, Paramashiva Shakti. Listen. Shakti. is embodiment of love. Shakti is embodiment of love. Realizing the love manifestation of your consciousness and entering into any action becomes manifestation of you, not manipulation of life. Listen, I will repeat. If you enter into the act of eating, knowing that it is because of your tremendous love manifestation, you are eating to strengthen your body, to celebrate life more and more. You will never manipulate food for taste. You will make sure food is always strengthening you. You will like, you will enjoy, you will be addicted only to healthy food. Same principle, apply it to music, to visions, visuals, to smell, to touch, and to sex. The same principle. Be very clear. World is created to empower you, to make you manifest the ultimate, not for you to manipulate. Listen. World is created for you to manifest Paramashiva, not to manipulate the world. In every level, celebrating the core love is Tantra. Sex does not originate from the physical world or action. It originates from conscious world, being. I tell you, yesterday itself I was telling, even an ordinary act like a smelling or eating starts manifesting from the foundation called love for the existence. I tell you, people who carry love in their consciousness will never become obese. Don't try to come and tell me, oh, I have seen many obese people who are very loving. Maybe their behavior, external behavior may be very loving or matching with people who do acts out of love. The inner space in consciousness, what I call as love, is a overflowing quality towards everything. It's like see, if you are alive, you will think, you will breathe, you will smell, you will digest, your blood will be circulating, everything will be happening. Same way, if you are loving, it will be towards everything. It is the quality of consciousness, not the quality of the external habit or attitude or actions. Listen, love is not defined by your external actions. Love is defined by the very existence or the quality of your consciousness. Even if Paramashiva does samhara, means destruction of this universe, I will not call he is angry or he is violent, or he is bad. He does even samhara out of his love. I tell you, consciousness expanding itself to celebrate its oneness is love. See, consciousness goes towards the food to make the food as part of itself or for it to become the part of the food. Consciousness goes towards anything only to make oneness happen. I tell you, nothing is inauspicious if you understand love. Everything is inauspicious if you don't understand love. Sex is the amazing expression of that love to make another one body into oneness with you and you with that body. Listen. When your consciousness moves towards food out of love, it wants to make that food as part of itself, means oneness. Give the oneness experience to that food. If the same consciousness without love moves towards the food, it wants to grab that food and destroy it and manipulate it and exploit it. Food lovers never become obese or diseased or ill. Food manipulators become ill, diseased. How many of you understand what I am talking? Food lovers never become obese. Food lovers never get disease. Food lovers never get any illness related to food patterns, food habits, and food eating style. It is food manipulators. People who rape food. Understand this word. People who rape food due to food pornography. I'll coin a new word, pornography. What is food pornography? Too much of advertisement about the food using colors and arrangements. People who are triggered by the food pornography and rape food get diseases related to eating patterns and food. All of you, again and again listen to this powerful cognition and carry in you. Listen. Once you align your food pattern, your sex pattern will be easily aligned and your life will be just celebration. Your life will be just celebration. So listen carefully. Listen intensely. Digest this truth. You loving food is not wrong. You manipulating food and raping the food is wrong. Understand? If you love food, you know how much of food can become one with you. Your digestion ability, What kind of food can become one with you? What kind of food will empower you and get empowered by you? Listen. Whenever you digest a food and that becomes energy in you, not only you are empowered by that food, you are also empowering that food because that becomes energy. Whenever there is a problem due to food inside you, not only you are manipulating the food and raping the food also gets incomplete with you because it has not fulfilled the purpose for which it happened. Right eating with the right consciousness fulfills you and the food. Now, whatever I am talking about food, use the same principle and map it to music, vision, visuals, all the five senses, including sex. You will see very clearly. Are you eating or raping the food? Are you loving and having sex, or are you raping the other person? Are you masturbating out of the high romance? Are you masturbating out of the violence, raping attitude? Look at the whole thing. You need to look into, are you eating food out of love, or are you manipulating food? Or are you raping the food? Same thing. Are you having sex out of overflowing romance, love, oneness? Or are you just raping the other person out of anger and violence or some other reason? Yesterday I was explaining one more principle. There may be various reasons you have why you want sexual activity. Sometimes bodily compulsion, sometimes sudden hormonal surge, sometimes the kind of the warmth it gives, sometimes to confirm the relationship is still alive, sometimes even it's like a power, you declare power over someone. It can be various reasons. Many traditions guide you, teach you, ask you to do something and not to do something. But Tantra is a unique tradition. It changes only your conscious perception. The way you hold you and the way you hold the other person involved with you in the sexual act and the way you understand the sexual act. Only these conscious perceptions are changed immediately. The action becomes yoga, path for you to have union with Paramashiva, cosmos. Listen. Precise truth Precisely, I am describing the ultimate truth. With anything you have yoga, union, that becomes part of you. Whether the food you eat, or the music you listen, visuals you see, or the smell you smell, or the touch you enjoy. Listen carefully. Here I want to tell you one great truth I learned from அருணகிரி யோகீஸ்வரா. அஞ்சோடு நீ எது பண்ணாலும் ஆறாவதாய் நீ ஆவாயப்பா. Once he told me, 5 பேர் படிப்பாளிங்க கூட நீ இருந்தினா 6வது படிப்பாளி ஆயிடுவ. 5 பேர் யோகம் பண்றவங்க கூட நீ இருந்தினா 6வது யோகியா நீ ஆயிடுவ. 5 பேர் தப்பு பண்றவங்களோட நீ வாழ்ந்தினா 6வது தப்பு பண்றவனா மாறிடுவ. 5 பேர் ஞானிகளோட நீ வாழ்ந்தினா 6வது ஞானியா மாறிடுவ. 5 பணக்காரங்களோட வாழ்ந்தினா 6வது பணக்காரனா மாறிடுவ. வெளியிலையும் உள்ளயும் ரெண்டுலயும் இதுதான் உண்மை. I'll translate. Listen. If you live with 5 rich people, associate yourself with 5 rich people, you will become a 6th rich person. If you associate yourself with 5 enlightened beings, you will become the 6th enlightened being. If you associate yourself with 5 people who are building body, doing yoga, gym, you will become the 6th person who builds body and doing yoga, gym. If you associate yourself with the 5 fools, you will become the 6th fool. If you associate yourself with the 5 negative people, you will become the 6th negative person. If you associate yourself with the 5 seekers, you will become 6th seeker. Arunagiri Yogeshwara told, this is what is the truth for inside and outside. These 5 senses, what they do, and you associate yourself with them, you become the 6th of that. Whether outside 5 people or inside 5 senses. If your 5 senses are all the time seeking Paramashiva and you associate with those 5 senses, you will become Paramashiva. If your 5 senses are always seeking pleasure and you associate yourself with that 5 senses, you will always be the pleasure seeker. If your 5 senses are living Paramashiva and you associate yourself with that 5 senses, you will become Paramashiva. Listen. Tantra is all about making your 5 senses manifest Paramashiva. So by associating with your 5 senses continuously, you will become Paramashiva. If you associate with yourself with 5 yogis, you will become the 6th yogi. If you associate yourself with the 5 workaholic people, you will become a 6th workaholic person. If you associate yourself with the 5 lazy people, you will become the 6th lazy person. If you associate yourself with 5 retired people, you will become the 6th retired person. If you associate yourself with 5 conscious senses which is manifesting Paramashiva, you will become the 6th person manifesting Paramashiva. This is the foundation of Tantra. This is the foundation of Tantra. Listen. Constantly let your five senses manifest Paramashiva. Constantly let your five senses manifest Paramashiva. With anything you associate, you become that. The food which is higher conscious means cooked by higher conscious person, offered to Paramashiva by the higher conscious person and eaten makes your taste sense higher conscious person. With each sense, the physical touch or the intimacy or relationship with the higher conscious person makes you higher conscious. This applies to all five senses. Now listen. The music, poetry created by higher conscious being, when you consume that, you reach the same higher consciousness. With this understanding, look at the whole life. Many times, naturally, you will not get a higher conscious person to touch or the experience the nearness. For that, Paramashiva gives the solution. For the time being, you and your partner can raise yourself to higher consciousness through the powerful cognitions about yourself and about the other person, about the sexual act. Then enter into the act. That is what is called tantric sex, tantric relationship. Elaborately, Paramashiva explains multiple tantric rituals to manifest various powers. Various powers, third eye power, so many other powers. Usually, I can say I'm trying to generalize and give you the basic understanding. Usually, in tantric rituals, all the five senses are involved. And it is not like a wild as it is projected to you by the modern day racist narrators, the racist people who narrate Hinduism have abused Agora and Tantra Sampradayas. They have beaten it and killed it. And unfortunately, Hindus themselves fell for this divide and rule policy. The next principle I wanted to explain. Tantra is an intense tapas-centric tradition. For example, let me first describe the word tapas. Tapas means burning away all the obstructions to manifest Paramashiva. Tapas means in Sanskrit burning away. Burning away all the obstructions you have to manifest Paramashiva is tapas. For some people, their attachment to the taste will be stopping them, making them addicted to certain food, destroying the quality of their attention, memory, quality of consciousness, the quality of the mind, the mental health, physical health. Here, tapas means making that person taste, enjoy everything as he wants in a controlled condition so that the patterns of the addiction, food addiction, taste addiction, greed for the taste gets burnt away. That controlled condition is what is the Guru's presence. Guru knows where he is stuck. He will be allowed to enjoy it, enjoy that addiction where he is stuck to the extreme till that patterns are burnt once and for all and he is free from that conditionings, from that patterns, from that karma, from that curse, from that suffering, pain. Whether you are addicted to certain taste, food, you are addicted to certain kind of the music, sound, you are addicted to certain kind of a visuals, like a porn addiction. Whether you are addicted to certain kind of a touch, not just sexual activity, even the other than sexual activity, the addiction to the touch, anything, of course, including sexual activity, for anything you are addicted and not letting your Paramashiva manifest in you. Not letting the unclutching intensely seep through your being. Then in controlled condition, that means under the presence and guidance of the Guru, you are made to go through certain actions which liberates you once and for all. That is what is exactly by the word tapas in Tantra. Swamiji's loss of bodily fluids, a loss to the body. I heard it. It takes a lot of energy to make one drop of sexual fluid. Is it true? Anup, listen. Again here, the whole calculation is profit loss. With whom you are sharing. The person with whom you are sharing, if that person carries higher powerful cognition about life, about themselves, about you, about sexual act, if the person is consciously higher, then you don't lose anything. If the person is consciously lower, then you lose everything. Whether it is a masturbation act or sexual act, all four levels of act. See, as I said, the Tantra describes elaborately these four. Masturbation, art, that masturbation falls under auto sex. From food seeing pornography, everything where the other person is not physically involved falls under masturbation, auto sex. All that falls as auto sex. The second is enjoying the same sex body. Third is sharing yourself with the other gender, opposite gender. Fourth is union with the whole cosmos. Listen. Let me talk what is legally right, politically right, socially right. I'm not promoting you should do Tantra in your place. All I am trying to tell you is you should obey your country's law, your society's law, how they put. If you are, your country, your society, your community does not agree, acknowledge, you watching this video, do not watch. So let me put the disclaimer. Listen. With the disclaimer, let me reveal the great truths from Paramashiva, from Kailasa, directly from Paramashiva about Tantra. These are the truths directly from Paramashiva. He reveals in Agama and Tantric scriptures. Listen. Even in masturbation, the loss of fluid will not make you powerless if it is with a higher conscious being, person. Does that mean it is okay to connect to deities while auto-sexing? Listen. You can connect to the deities who have declared that they are available. Surely Krishna has declared himself. He said very clearly, anyone who connects with me through Mathurabhava also, I am available. Those deities, those gods who have declared that they are available for you to connect through the tantric union, you can connect with them. Surely you cannot connect with Ayyappa. Ayyappa is very clearly is declaring, I don't even want to see women. I am in yoga samadhi. The kind of a samadhi he is in, he does not want to even see women who are menstruating. So surely you can't use Ayyappa. You can connect with Krishna. So you can't connect with the God or a deity who declared that he is going to be celibate. So use that clarity and decide with which God you can connect, you can choose, you can relate. It is all about with whom you connect. Whether it is a visual relationship, conscious soulmate relationship, where the other person's body is not involved. You don't see that person, you don't physically anywhere near that person. Even in masturbation, if you are connecting with somebody who is depressed and low energy, it will terribly affect your biomemory. Understand? Understand that. Be warned about it. Masturbation act itself is not wrong, but with whom you connect, that decides whether it is going to raise you consciously or make you go down consciously. Each manifestation of Paramashiva is one of the dimension which includes whole Paramashiva. Listen, Ardhanarishwara does not mean he is only Ardhanarishwara. Ardhanarishwara is the manifestation of complete Paramashiva. You should know that. Even if you achieve any one manifestation, you achieve Paramashiva. If you achieve Nataraja, you achieve Paramashiva. If you achieve Lingarupa, you achieve Paramashiva. You achieve Kalabhairava, you achieve Paramashiva. You achieve Hariharamurti, you achieve Paramashiva. You achieve any one form of the 64 manifestation, you achieve Paramashiva. So, many sampradayas of the Saivite tradition center themselves on one manifestation of Paramashiva. For example, Agoris center themselves on Mahakala Bhairava. Veerashaivites center themselves on Lingarupa and Veerabhadra. Each sampradaya centers themselves on one form of Paramashiva. Tantra sampradaya centers itself on Ardhanarishwara. So understand, when I give these basic principles, the foundation principles of Tantra sampradaya, and when you start living it, manifesting it, you achieve Ardhanarishwara directly, and Ardhanarishwara is Paramashiva himself. Any action, whether breathing, thinking, eating, any action is expression of Shakti. Paramashiva Shakti. Listen. Shakti is embodiment of love. Shakti is embodiment of love. realizing the love manifestation of your consciousness and entering into any action becomes manifestation of you, not manipulation of life. Listen, I will repeat. If you enter into the act of eating, knowing that it is because of your tremendous love manifestation, you are eating to strengthen your body, to celebrate life more and more. You will never manipulate food for taste. You will make sure food is always strengthening you. You will like, you will enjoy, you will be addicted only to healthy food. Same principle, apply it to music, to visions, visuals, to smell, to touch, and to sex. The same principle. Be very clear. World is created to empower you, to make you manifest the ultimate, not for you to manipulate. Listen. World is created for you to manifest Paramashiva, not to manipulate the world. In every level, celebrating the core love is Tantra. Listen, sex does not originate from the physical world or action. It originates from conscious world, being. I tell you, yesterday itself I was telling, even an ordinary act like a smelling or eating starts manifesting from the foundation called love for the existence. I tell you, people who carry love in their consciousness will never become obese. Don't try to come and tell me, oh, I have seen many obese people who are very loving. Maybe their behavior, external behavior may be very loving or matching with people who do acts out of love. The inner space in consciousness, what I call as love, is a overflowing quality towards everything. It's like if you are alive, you will think, you will breathe, you will smell, you will digest, your blood will be circulating, everything will be happening. Same way, if you are loving, it will be towards everything. It is the quality of consciousness, not the quality of the external habit or attitude or actions. Listen, love is not defined by your external actions. Love is defined by the very existence or the quality of your consciousness. Even if Paramashiva does samhara, means destruction of this universe, I will not call he is angry or he is violent or he is bad. He does even samhara out of his love. I tell you, consciousness expanding itself to celebrate its oneness is love. See, consciousness goes towards the food to make the food as part of itself or for it to become the part of the food. Consciousness goes towards anything only to make oneness happen. I tell you, nothing is inauspicious if you understand love. Everything is inauspicious if you don't understand love. Sex is the amazing expression of that love to make another one body into oneness with you and you with that body. Listen. When your consciousness moves towards food out of love, it wants to make that food as part of itself, means oneness. Give the oneness experience to that food. If the same consciousness without love moves towards the food, it wants to grab that food and destroy it and manipulate it and exploit it. Food lovers never become obese or diseased or ill. Food manipulators become ill, diseased. How many of you understand what I am talking? Food lovers never become obese. Food lovers never get disease. Food lovers never get any illness related to food patterns, food habits, and food eating style. It is food manipulators. People who rape food. Understand this word. People who rape food due to food pornography. I'll coin a new word, pornography. What is food pornography? Too much of advertisement about the food using colors and arrangements. People who are triggered by the food pornography and rape food get diseases related to eating patterns and food. All of you, again and again listen to this powerful cognition and carry in you. Listen. Once you align your food pattern, your sex pattern will be easily aligned and your life will be just celebration. Your life will be just celebration. So listen carefully. Listen intensely. Digest this truth. You loving food is not wrong. You manipulating food and raping the food is wrong. Understand? If you love food, you know how much of food can become one with you. Your digestion ability. What kind of food can become one with you? What kind of food will empower you and get empowered by you. Listen. Whenever you digest a food and that becomes energy in you, not only you are empowered by that food, you are also empowering that food because that becomes energy. Whenever there is a problem due to food inside you, not only you are manipulating the food and raping the food also gets incomplete with you because it has not fulfilled the purpose for which it happened. Right eating with the right consciousness fulfills you and the food. Now, whatever I am talking about food, use the same principle and map it to music, vision, visuals, all the five senses, including sex. You will see very clearly. Are you eating or raping the food? Are you loving and having sex, or are you raping the other person? Are you masturbating out of the high romance? Are you masturbating out of the violence, raping attitude? Look at the whole thing. You need to look into, are you eating food out of love, or are you manipulating food? Or are you raping the food? Same thing. Are you having sex out of overflowing romance, love, oneness? Or are you just raping the other person out of anger and violence or some other reason? I tell you, I am constantly respecting your existence as life. With these plants, the same thing. I just respected their existence. I never did anything else, but before sitting in the seat every day, I bow down to all of them. I do not have an idea they are some way lower. I just feel I am sitting with a group of people. If a group of people are sitting next to me, how I will feel? That is exactly the way I am feeling. The way I respond to your existence, the same way I responded to their existence. For human beings, the way of responding to their existence is blessing them or healing them or asking their problems and giving some solution or consolation, courage. For these plants, just a good look. Look from the eyes which is respecting their life is enough for them to beautifully expand and celebrate, love their own existence. Love their own existence. Understand? And one good thing with the plants, you don't need to train them. They don't have SDHD. They don't have the exploiting mentality. They don't have the exploiting tendency. They do not have something which is not them as part of them. With human beings, they internalize something which is not them as part of them. So you will have to separate that and show them what they are. And I tell you, the moment I show what is you, you will just fall in love with you. The Mahadeva component of you, which fulfills whatever you want, which gives so much of feeling good about you, is real you. Please understand, all of you have the Mahadeva component of you. Which makes you feel so good about you. Sometimes people say, no, I think I never saw that part. I don't think I have that. I think when I came down, I left that in Kailasan, came down. Or after I came here, it got it parceled. Somebody stolen it. No. Nayanan chindandi sastrani nayanan dagati pavakaha. No one can cut it and take it away from you. No one can burn it and take it away from you. All of us have the Mahadeva component in us. Which gives how much ever you deny, you do catch the glimpse of that. You do experience it. You can go on denying. No. That and all is not there. Unnecessarily, why should I imagine and create mess? No. You can go on denying. See, for example, if I deny the existence of these plants and did not revere them, respect them for their existence, nothing. They may not have grown, they would have just had their usual growth. But the moment I respect their existence, they also respect their existence. The moment I respect you as a sannyasi, the enlightened being, the Mahadeva's embodiment, Shiva Gana, you also start respecting you. When you know the Mahadeva component in you is still active, alive, it has not expired, you fall in love with you. I tell you, falling in love with yourself is the only way to keep Nityotsaha, Nitya Utsaha, eternal excitement. Nothing else can give you eternal excitement. Even if you fall in love with me, I'll push that love back on you, telling fall in love with your component of me, your component of Mahadeva. When you fall in love with me, you fall in love with my component of Mahadeva. Even that can be denied by your mind after some time with the mind game, play and all that. but fall in love with your component of Mahadeva, which is eternal excitement, inspiration, Nityotsaha. Nitya Utsaha. I tell you, the person who has touched the eternal excitement about himself, only he will have beyond logic tolerance. I tell you, illogical tolerance, the beyond logical tolerance will happen to you when you understand the Mahadeva component of you, the Mahadeva side of you, the God side of you. Because you will just be in love with that existence. You will just be in a trance with that existence. I'm telling you, being in love with that Mahadeva component of you is bhakti. That is bhakti. Whenever you go dry, catch that component part again. I'm really telling you, it will bring tremendous tolerance which is beyond any logic. A man who has achieved the tolerance beyond any logic can never be disturbed or destroyed. Please understand, this is law of life. This is law of life. Because when you know the Mahadeva component of you, you are just in love with your existence. You are just in love with your possibilities. It is not some delusion. Please understand. It is not some delusion. It is not some illusion. It is not some delusion. It is not some illusion. It is possibility for every one of you. Please understand. The practice of oneness. I'll give you some of the deep, important insiders' secrets. What takes away oneness from you is not able to cope up with the reality as it is. You always feel more colorfulness is needed. than the reality you experience. Because you feel hope makes life function in you. So constantly you feel much more than what you perceive is required to keep you alive, so that need for the hope, the idea you need something more to move on. That is why even as a child you need fairy tales. Please listen. From the beginning you feel something more is required. Only then I can move on. So life moves only with the idea something more is required. So you go on projecting that something more which you feel required, either as quality requirement or quantity requirement. Either you feel you need more money, only then life will be great, more cars, more houses, then you become materialistic. Or if you think better quality, better way of loving, giving, respecting, serving, then you become a spiritualist. Whether it is a quantity requirement or quality requirement, the moment you have the idea something more is required for you to experience completion and fulfillment, that is the first delusion. Understand? Because it has gone to the biomemory level, you can't directly wipe that out from inside you. It has become a part of you that always building up which is not there, cooking up which is not there, hoping for which is not there, go on faking which is not there. With the hope, it will happen or it has already happened. Listen, I'm breaking one of the important part. This hope and building up, even while you talk, you just see I tell you, this hoping, exaggerating, all this can never be directly transcended. There is one being about whom you can never exaggerate. Anything said can never be exaggeration. That is Mahadeva, the cosmic consciousness. So divert your whole thing towards that. Then, even your exaggeration, hope, everything settles on the reality which can never be exaggerated. So naturally, your hopes, your exaggeration, everything does not lead you to delusion, it leads you to reality. Understand?
Swamiji has very beautifully revealed to all of us about how the ecosystem in which you grow up, how you experience yourself, The very understanding of what Tantra is in Hinduism, fundamentally, how it is different. And today, I think we have covered some of the most subtlest, some of the most core aspects of our life and how we can experience this very aspect in each and every single dimension of your life, every single action that you do. In the last clip, Samji was saying that God is a state of the Guru is a statement of the God. I think Swamiji has himself given us all a glimpse of what we're going to be learning about tomorrow, because the science that we've learned today, or what we've learned in the last 17 days, in the last 18 days, including today, we have learned some of the most phenomenal aspects of life. Ultimately, all of it, Swamiji gifted to us. As Paramashiva himself, he's come down and gifted us his experience. How was your um, experience of it? Like, what are the clicks that you're having? Please understand, tomorrow we're all going to be learning, understanding how to connect with the Guru. We have received so much, but what is the way to connect with him? How do you experience Guru? What is a Guru? What does it mean to have a Guru? We are going to be learning about all of this tomorrow. And I thank all of you, all the Kailasvasis, Ma Rajeshwari, Ma Jalandhara Sthita, Ma Yuvon, Ma Teresa, Ma Nirantara, Ma Mary, so many of you that have joined with us. And all the Kailasvasis, you all can join back in the same room tomorrow, 7 a.m. onwards, sit here. Do the full day, because tomorrow is something too sweet and too special. Because tomorrow we are all going to be learning about, the whole day is all about Guru. How do you experience that feeling connection with the Guru? How do you experience that space of Guru Bhakti? That is what we're all going to be learning about tomorrow. I thank all of you for your participation, for being here today. Hope you all had a wonderful day, and we welcome all of you to join with us tomorrow. Invite your friends, your family members, share with them, let them know, and invite them for tomorrow's session. This brings us all to the conclusion of the day today, and we'll be concluding the day with the Purna Mantra. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओं तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् नित्यानन्द परमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्. Thank you all. Thank you so much.